One of my biggest reasons why I downloaded this mod because I could play a Shrek. Revolutionist rule. Never no party, reformist. I don't know what's the and you can and just Lord Theckwad and ambitions and that's persecutions of magical creatures in the far, far away kingdom. You get the Candy King for some reason, the underground, all this stuff. I'm gonna try to tell you the description of the mod so you're able to search it up. Anyways, no Iron Man mode. I'd like to save the game just in case I feck up, and let's play as Shrek. Play Smash Mouth, please. Even if this story of Shrek begins a long time ago, the first known thing about him is that he came from the swamp in late 1935, as these lands were originally settled or visited by people under Lord Feckwad of Duloc. He scared them away. As a result, the swamp was left completely empty, save for the only ogre, of course. He planned to live in a peaceful life, here completely alone, and from time to time, leaving the swamp and scaring some villagers just for fun. However, there might be a tiny problem in this logic. The world is more and more unstable, with growing expansionist desires of Lord Feckwad, the quiet and peaceful life may be a dream and never come to life. Shrek might even fight for his life, not mentioning his home. On the other hand, he already has thought that living alone might not be the best idea, and acting completely other way than he originally thought. He might find in peace sometime later, but as he doesn't have any military knowledge, there are no chance of educating further military stuff. Shit. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. Welcome to Crossover Worlds. Thanks, have a nice day. Now let's see the next. So you want to live here. And let's check our factories. Oh. So we'll start with civilian factories. Two. Maybe build only one here. Oh yeah, we have no factories at all. What's our research? Whoa, medieval technology. What's that? Real quick? Your country has no other technology level. Medieval technology. Research speed, holy crap. But we have more spy stuff. Which we cannot build an agency yet. Okay, I believe we should Whoa. Whoa, 1 day researched. Yeah, I think the mod's kind of broken. Yeah, it's kind of broken, mate. Alright, complete the focus. Now, Shrek chose to remain alone in the swamp. Or not. This swamp's kind of empty. Open the swamp for people. Which gives you a lot of manpower. But with this one. This is mass swamp. That age like milk, honestly. I wonder what this one is anyways. I wonder if I'm gonna go stray away from the movie logic and go with this focus. Unless we have to wait real quick. There we go. The swamp and the ogre. If one would be asked about the swamp located south of Duloc, many would say it was only inhabited by some wild animals. However, those who live closer to it also whisper tales of an ogre, who apparently treats the swamp as his own home, advising travelers to avoid that location. Many supposedly try to contain the green monster, mainly civilians of neighboring villages who decided to take the matters to their own hands. However, all of these so-called missions have failed as the ogre scared them every single group away. At least, that's what the tales say. Shrek prefers to live alone on the swamp, with no one interrupting his peaceful life. That is, when he's not scaring the people. Indeed, he does not like when some traders cross the swamp when in transit, but doesn't bat an eye. If the route does not come close to his house as that proof of ignoring the warning signs, lately the ogre's started having thoughts that, well, maybe the swamp has indeed quite empty. It hasn't been that he became bored of living alone. Maybe some creatures who promised not to bother him could settle somewhere in this territory. Like that ever gonna happen? I'm going to try to make it unique because my nose freaking itchy a lot. Biggest problem. I'm going to try to stray away from like the movie logic and try to see what the creators of this mod made on what's possible. Maybe he should try. However, living all by himself in this place would make such an ogre lonely very quickly. Preparing the swamp. Now, can I research anything at all? Wait, Shrek has a tank company? Wait, let's check the technology tree. Wait, is that the Panzer Shrek? the rocket launcher the Germans invented. Wait, it's just one. One manpower. The army wins election in Flower Hill. Okay, that's their playground. Sounds like a classic printer from the early 2000s. Death of Stephen's first. Crown Prince mostly sat alone in his room. Sad even if he has become a king. He lost his father and now he lives alone in this world. Alright, thing complete. Black Monday. Recent... What? This is wrong universe. Preparing the swamp. The decision about making the swamp a nice place to live for others was not easy for Shrek. Living the peaceful life behind was just the first step on his road. The next one was to remove all warning signs. The scale of this tag provided enormous when Shrek eliminated of them, which you remember on day 1, and was discovered remaining ones in coming days. The total amount could even be in hundreds. Next, Shrek decided the plots where new citizens could settle. Somehow, he got an idea to fence off his house from the rest, with a small palisade so he could have some silence when resting, instead of using the palace just in front of his house as a town square. This way, all the plots for settlers were at a distance from Shrek's house. When he finished that task, the only thing was left was to find the people ready to settle. Open the swamp for everyone. And so some steps have to be taken in order to avoid this. In other words, inviting more people is a must. Open swamp. New national focus. Ooh, we need a bit sharpest tool in the shed, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Wait, donkey. Maintaining avoiding signs that already stand around swamp and erecting new ones is a problematic process, except if some people tear them down, completely ignoring their purpose by thinking they could defeat a lone ogre. Even then, sometimes funny things can occur. For example, one sunny day as Shrek was fixing the sign standing some distance away from his house, possibly on the very outskirts of swamp, something bumped into him in the middle of the forest, which always is a weird occurrence. As it turns out, the thing that bumped into Shrek was a donkey, obviously named Donkey, or Ass, who was visibly shaken not only by the ogre, but also by something else. Mere seconds later, Lord Fekwad's soldiers appeared, one of them reciting something about depriving both Shrek and Donkey of their freedom and something else, but quickly evacuating with the rest of his soldiers just because the ogre was so scary. Despite Shrek's pleas and attempts, Donkey did not leave his new friend, nor was scared of him, and started to live in the swamp since then, despite Shrek being against that, of course. Donkey becomes general. Refugees from Duloc arrives, tents around his house, hundreds of lights, and many more magical creatures he did not invite, to a swamp. This was what Shrek saw when he got out of his house after it was infested with magical creatures. Obviously, Donkey was not behind this, as he was not so stupid to do so, plus he was with Shrek all the time. So how could he do it? And after a quick investigation, the ogre learned who was behind all this. Lord Fekwad, ruler of Duloc. That was pretty bold of him, and Shrek had to discuss this scandal with Fekwad's personality in order to get rid of these creatures. Come, you will be safe. You add magical refugees, which grants minus political power. Consumer goods. Weekly manpower. Okay. Well, bad news. We have no factories. Oh wait, we have infantry units. Trick. Shrek falls ill. No, he's not. I think it's best to go to partial mobilization. We'll get the sharpest tool in the shed, looking kind of funny with the finger in the thumb, shape of an L on his forehead. But some people might look kind of dumb. We still have to arm them with weapons so they can defend themselves in case of armed attacks. Farquaad proclaims Game of Duloc. Oh shit. Wait, the Candy Kingdom? Oh yeah. Well, some nations' mod is not even completed yet. Which I'm willing... It'll be pretty cool if they finish the whole thing. But it's pretty nice effort that they added these nations across the world. Or take over it, but I think these are missing up here. Yeah. Wait, okay, that's his own nation, that's weird. Colony of New Flensburg. All productions. We need wood, but I know where to get wood at. Okay, sharpest tool and shed. Full-fledged army or mobility will do. Bicycle template. Okay, I think we're going to do mobility. Because the other one's 50. Wait. Armor might be a little joke, but we could do something with defenders. Okay, we'll do full-fledged army. Let's try that. Full-fledged army. Now we go to prepare fortifications. Get a limited conscription. Promote Shrek. We get Donkey to his general. Bunch of Doofensmirts. Take Warwick and with them. Candy Kingdom, but this is like far away. I think the Kingdom of Duloc is not supposed to take the southern part yet. Yeah, I'm gonna do a restart real quick because this game kind of screwed me over here. Why is the kingdom far away declaring war with the Duloc Kingdom? Alright, we are commencing the invasion because I got the troops now. Alright, go in. There we go. I decided to have my webcam move over the top right to have a better view on the bottom rights of fighting and stuff like that, because we're going to Duloc fighting against them. And I like to see if any flanks are going from the left and right while I'm moving up. Take all. All mine. Wait a minute. Oh, they have no navy. All mine. Now we do southern ports, and let's do industrialization real quick. Establish candy protectorate. Nah, I want to control everything. Wait a minute, I should... Yeah, I think like even the bottom right might be a good idea because you can see the dates in the top area in the world tension. Holy crap. Okay, now we going to invade Duloc. Liberate oppressed creatures. Now we are finally strong and the army has proven itself in the battles. It's time to liberate the creatures living in Farquaad's domain once and for all. Commence the invasion. Alright, finally took over Duloc. The game crashed 2 times, so it's better be worth it. There you go. Shrek Swamp grows big. It looks like Michigan for some reason. Almost look like Michigan because look at the top. All I got was this lousy Duloc land. With Farquaad down, one way or another, some of his former lands now belong to Swamp. And so begins the adventure of integration. Until nothing new comes up. So connect the dots. Cities and towns must be connected with Swamp, as it's the new center of the nation. Next objective, new workplaces. Liquidation of Duloc wreaked havoc among local populace, and many people lost their jobs. Restoring the previous state must be futile. However, we can build new workspaces. Solve overcrowding. More and more people are coming to the swamp, with crowds rising and rising every single day, as Shrek never ever thought such crowds will be here. Steps has been to be taken in order to fight this problem. Food, food, food. Citizens food. What else do I need to say? That's done. Let's see who's next. Shrek probably never thought. First industrial program. Shrek probably never thought it would come to this, but Duloc Lands needs an industrial miracle in the form of a program. There's a program done. Eastern ports. There is a port on the eastern shore of former Duloc that is connected. However, its purpose was to serve the old country. Now Swamp needs a new one closer to it. The dockyards, minus 25 local factories. Come on. Alrighty, I'm guessing that's all what this mod has to offer, except for the war goals, which I don't feel like fighting anymore in this game. It's pretty difficult for me to begin with. That's all I'm going to do for today. And I'll call it good as we conquer Duloc. I'm going to end this episode off here for today, everyone. Feel free to try this mod for yourself if you want to go further. I highly thank you everyone for watching my video for today. I highly appreciate it. Please leave a like and subscribe. I highly appreciate it as well. And I hope the best of your day, afternoon, or nights. Goodbye, everyone.